Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of... The Beavers will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mountaineers offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man to the left. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So Oregon State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They're going to run it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Find some fresh air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Beavers looking to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Pressure coming. Turning it on. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Pulls it in, it's Clemens. Still running at the 40. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hankerson. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hankerson. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt.
Here's the pressure.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, App State.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Quickly complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Beavers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Hankerson.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Clemens. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. To the air on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You going right or you going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 3rd. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Under fire. Oh, he got loose. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The throw. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Beavers have taken it inside the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Beavers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Snagged in the middle. It's Barnes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon State. He got a step and just dusted the field. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Jukes his way for more. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the move, it's Roberts. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Stroman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Quick release by the QB.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
From the gun, running back on the move. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Beavers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Gets away. On the run, still looking. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Got it behind the line. It's Walker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together, keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Here's the handoff. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. He breaks a tackle.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Hankerson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive.
Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Just keep slinging it. They've got the screen set up. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. On the ground. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Oregon State 45, App State 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6.
Oregon State 45, App State 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
23. 2nd down.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Beavers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Card. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Spins away from the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Bring in the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And now the offense will come onto the field again. That's caught. It's Wells. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's 3rd down.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.